All right, everyone, we have manager Bud Black here. We'll go ahead and get started with Danielle.
I wanted to check in on a couple injuries. First of all, Michael Givens just went on a 10-day IL. When did that happen? Yesterday? When did that happen?
No, it's been bothering Michael for a little bit. The low back side has sort of been bothersome. He was able to work an inning a couple days ago, but just got to the point where it was nagging, and I think the medical team and Michael felt this was probably the best thing to do, to put him on the IL, let it quiet down, let's get rid of this, and when he comes back, there'll be no issue.
And how is Chris Owings doing at his rehab starts?
He's doing fine. He's played 2 games, feeling no ill effects with the hand and the thumb. So he is in a good spot. He will continue playing tonight through the weekend. They were off yesterday, but Chris is doing very well.
Do you know how long he'll have to stay down there for?
No. I know you guys want to know, but it's probably best that we let Chris continue to play, and then we'll talk it over with Chris and with the medical department and our coaching staff to see when the best time will be for him to return.
Thank you.
Kevin Henry.
Buddy, I wanted to ask you a little bit about Austin Gomber and how you've seen him evolve throughout the year, as well as his role in the rotation, and has he become maybe one of those leaders of the rotation in your eyes?
Well, there's still, for him, there's still room to improve. I think there's some upside, in his pitchability. I think it all centers around pitchability. We've talked about his 4-pitch mix. I think that is going to continue, to be his strength, is the 4-pitch mix. I don't think you're going to see an increase in velocity. I don't think you're going to see, more velocity out of his slider or curveball. You might not see a great deal of more movement in his changeup, but he's got to just continue to just refine that mix. On the in game on the pitchability side, where he's really comfortable throwing any pitch at any time, any count, which I think will ultimately be a big strength of his moving forward. Fastball command, I think, is always the biggest challenge for any starting pitcher. You can always improve on that. I think that's a priority for him. I think that his engagement with the rest of the team, over the first, basically 5 months that he's been a Rocky here with the guys when we got together in February. Well-liked, he's personable, he's a good teammate. I see that aspect growing as he gets more comfortable and gets to know everybody a little bit more, right? It's been a 5-month thing. But I suspect that, a lot of these starting pitchers will just, nurture their friendship and being teammates as each day, week, months, and hopefully years move on.
Hey, Bud, you've talked a lot about the resilience of this team, and I wanted to ask you specific to German Marquis, especially this year when he has had a rough outing. He has typically bounced back in a really, really impressive fashion. Specific to him, what do you attribute that to?
I think, fiery competitor. I think that's probably the thing that stands out the most. Doesn't like when he has a bad. He just, like so many guys, he really wants to right the ship as fast as he can, which is usually the next start. But competitive, feels responsible. And when that doesn't happen, he feels as though he let the team down, and he doesn't want that to happen again. So, that's sort of how I see it. as it relates to his, ability to bounce back.